The market closed on a mixed note on April 2, 2026, with the All-Share Price Index, ASPI, gaining 51.24 points, plus 0.24%, to settle at 21,117.42, indicating mild positive sentiment in the broader market. In contrast, the S&P 20 index declined by 28.41 points, minus 0.48%, to close at 5,875.69, suggesting weakness among large-cap stocks. Overall, the session reflected selective buying interest, with gains in the broader market offset by pressure on blue-chip counters. The market recorded a total turnover of LKR 1.76 billion, supported by crossings amounting to LKR 377.68 million, indicating notable institutional and negotiated transactions during the session. Tokyo Cement plc and Lanka IOC plc emerged as the companies recording the highest traded value, contributing significantly to overall market activity. Meanwhile, the total market capitalization stood at LKR 7,548.22 billion, reflecting the aggregate value of all listed equities in the market. Market activity was largely driven by domestic participation, with domestic purchases amounting to LKR 1,721.99 million, accounting for approximately 97% of total buying, while foreign purchases remained relatively subdued at LKR 44.81 million. On the selling side, domestic investors recorded LKR 1,653.81 million, whereas foreign sales stood higher at LKR 112.99 million, indicating a net foreign outflow and continued cautious stance from foreign investors despite strong local market involvement. Kerner House Global Solutions plc led the market gainers with a sharp 21.22% rise to LKR 724.50, followed by Office Equipment plc, plus 9.86%, and OnLI Holdings plc, plus 9.21%. Colombo City Holdings plc and Rygamwayamba Salterns plc also recorded notable gains, reflecting strong momentum in mid and small cap counters. SMB Finance plc led the declines among top losers, followed by Bansay Royal Resorts Hikkaduwa plc and Tess Agro plc, indicating weakness in finance, tourism, and agricultural sectors. Tau Lanka Hotels plc and Ceylon Tea Brokers plc also contributed to the downside, reflecting subdued investor sentiment and profit-taking across selected counters. The ASPI's positive momentum was primarily driven by gains in blue-chip and diversified counters, with Melstacorp plc, Sumpath Bank plc, RIL Property plc, John Keells Holdings plc, and Richard Pieris and Company plc emerging as the top contributors. Strength in these stocks reflects renewed investor interest in fundamentally strong companies across banking, real estate, and diversified sectors, highlighting improved market sentiment and continued confidence in large-cap counters to support index performance. The ASPI's downward pressure was mainly driven by declines in key financial and diversified sector counters, with Hatton National Bank plc, Central Finance Company plc, LOLC Holdings plc, Ceylon Bank plc, and Ambien Holdings plc emerging as the top negative contributors. Weakness in these stocks reflects subdued sentiment in the banking and finance sector, coupled with profit-taking and cautious investor activity, which collectively weighed on overall market performance.